So we have an hour together today, and just a few weeks ago I was with a group of founders in the audience listening to a successful VC talk, and I won't tell you his name. He was 60-ish, jeans, puffy vest, and he turned to us just before he started and he said with great sincerity, not great emotion but great sincerity, "I promise you this will be the best 45 minutes of your life." And I took the opportunity to look at the audience. I swear I could see their thoughts on their faces, which was, oh, it might be overreaching just a little bit. I've had some good 45 minutes in my life. So I'm not going to overreach today in my promise, but I am going to make a promise to you, which is that I promise that you'll leave this session with some practical tips that you can use to increase your confidence, increase your effectiveness, increase your success in the workplace. And for the people leaders and the emerging or aspiring people leaders, I also promise I'm going to share some tips with you on how to create successful and effective female leaders. So before we dive into the content, I want to answer that question that your brain has, which is, why am I listening to this chick from Australia? I've got a gazillion things to do on my list. I could be just crossing them off right now. So a little bit about me. Ian has given you some of the detail, but I want to give you my story in a nutshell, very, very briefly. I started Inkling Women 5 years ago at a time in my life where most people said I was nuts to start a business. So I had 2 children under 3, 2 mortgages. I had a husband who ran his own climate change consultancy and therefore didn't have a regular salary coming in. And most people thought I was crazy. But it was like I couldn't not start Inkling Women, because I kept having these conversations. I was in a very serious management consulting career, and I kept having these conversations with women who were starting their career or midway through their career. And they were saying to me, "Gem, I see the women at the top of my organisation. And yes, I see success. But do I see balance? Do I see enjoyment? Do I see authenticity? I don't. So I don't see a path for myself to become a leader where I'm happy, where I have a balanced life, and I'm going to opt out of leadership altogether." At the same time, unbeknownst to them, I was having conversations with their female leaders. And those conversations went more like, "Gem, yes, I'm achieving results, I've got success, but I'm exhausted. And I feel like I have to push myself out of bed every morning. And somewhere along the way, I have lost a sense of who I am and why I'm driving myself this hard, the purpose behind what I'm doing." And I thought, surely, because my belief is that the world's going to be a much better place when 50% of the world's most important decisions are made by women. Surely there needs to be a way where women can step into senior level roles, unlock the benefits of gender diversity for the organisation, which are tremendous, and absolutely thrive. So 5 years later, Inkling Women is working with really large enterprise to rapidly lift the percentage of women at leadership level. And I've coached and worked with over 10,000 women around the world, and also worked with hundreds of leadership teams. And so today I'm here to share my tips with you.